So we've got the real competition and club names. We've got the real players in the national teams. So now it's time to get ourselves some logo packs. So today we're going to be looking at how to get all those club logos, all those competition logos, nation flags and those kind of things in the game. I'm also going to look at adding kits, adding player face packs, trophies, all of that good stuff. But first, and perhaps most importantly, club logos and competition logos. So we're heading over again to our friends at Passion for FM. And the pack I'm going for here is this one, the TCM logo pack, which has just been updated for 2023. Now, there are, of course, many different logo packs available and many different fan sites that host them for download. But this TCM logos, I've been using it for a couple of years now. I just like the way it looks, nice and clean and crisp. Now, as you can see here, we've got all the information about it. You get in this almost 63,000 club logos, so it should cover pretty much anywhere your FM career takes you. We've also got, we can see here, 5,700 plus competition logos. We've also got 500 other logos covering international competitions, football associations, confederations, the works. Now you notice this does not include the real Manchester United logo. This is due to an issue that arose a couple of years ago when Manchester United were clamping down on these kind of things and didn't like seeing content creators and bloggers putting logos in their posts, so it's not here. There's another reason for me to like TCM logos glazes out. So we're simply just going to hit this download now button. This is going to take us to the TCM logos website. So you can see here they also offer the DF11 face packs, the FC12 kit packs, but for now let's just look at logos. So we just got to scroll down here till we get to the mega pack download. Okay, so you click on the link and it takes you to another page with download, and this takes us to the hosting site. All right then, so our downloads are now completed in the downloads folder. Now for installing this, it's a lot easier than installing the real names fix. We're not going to have to dig into the installation folders. Yeah, we just have to do this in the documents folder, and this is the same whether you've got this installed from Steam, from Game Pass. I think all of these files on those versions, they go into documents. So you just need to find Sports Interactive and your Football Manager 2023. Now, you may or may not have a folder in here that says graphics. You can see I don't have one yet because I haven't installed any graphics yet. So all we have to do is create a new folder and call it graphics, like so. And then into that folder, this is where we're going to put everything, where we're going to put our logo packs, where we're going to put our kits, where we're going to put our player faces, and all that kind of stuff. I mean, I suppose I could have just done this from the downloads folder, but there we go. Extract to graphics, that's what we want. Documents, Sports Interactive, Football Manager 2023, graphics, and then we press OK and just let WinRAR do its magic. So this might take a while, so using the magic of editing, I'm going to jump ahead to when it's finished. All right, so there we go. We see it's now here. We can just click through this. We have to dig in a little bit to the logos, but we see we've got everything by continent. So if we go Europe, for example, clubs, and then click normal, we'll see they're all here, all those logos. There's literally tens of thousands of them. Now, obviously, we want to see these in the game, so let's load up Football Manager 2023 and sort it out. Now, the good news with the logo packs is you don't have to start a new game. It's not like with the name fix or getting the German national team in there. You can put these into your existing games. They're just cosmetic changes. What we need to do is come here to where it says preferences. Now, they do change the layout of this every so often, but there is a search bar at the top, which is handy, but we'll come into advanced. And then over here, we want to change it from most common to interface. And then we're just going to scroll down here to where it says skin. Now, we've got use caching to decrease page loading times. We want to untick that for now. And then this one, reload skin when confirming changes in preferences. And then we're going to confirm. Now, it'll just take a few seconds. It'll say it's reloading the skin. But then once this is done, when we enter the game, we should see all the correct logos. So it's just refreshed now. So I'm just going to load up one of the files and hopefully it's worked. All right, so here we are in game. And if we come to England and take a look at the Premier League, yeah, you can see here now we've got all the correct club logos with the exception of Man United. So if we take a closer look at Brentford, for example, you see there it appears on the club page as well. But kits, we've still got the generic kits. And when we come back to the competition page, still this bog standard trophy. So let's quickly look at how we can sort those out. All right, so here we are back at the TCM Logos website. As we noted before, there are the options here to download faces and kits. Now, the process is very similar to what we've just done. I'm going to look at kits for now because faces. You know, there's so many files, it will take forever to download them. So if we come over here to the FC12 kits, they're made by FM Slovakia, has been making them for years. Very nice looking kits. Now, there isn't like a mega pack here, but what they have got, this very handy chart that'll show you the different options. So we see we've got national team kits here, we've got all the leagues in alphabetical order, and then how recently the pack was updated. So we can see here a couple of the national teams have been updated for FM23. So we can go all the way down here, we get as far as Croatia. I'm going to have a look though, I want England, so let's just get Premier League kits for the purposes of this demonstration. So we just click here on the 23 link. You can see if you've got an older version of the game or you prefer the kits from the 2016-17 season, you can download those as well. So this takes us over to the FM Slovakia site, and if we scroll down a bit, we got the option to download from Dropbox or MediaFire. So MediaFire, we just hit download, we ignore all the pop-ups. Now, another site I use for graphics is sortitoutsi.net. So they also have a lot of the player faces. I tend to prefer when I get the player faces, which like I said, I'm going to do later because it's a huge file. I go for the cutout style because it just fits in better with the faces already in the game, in my opinion. And we can see they also have kits, they have logos, they've got various backgrounds. But what I'm here for is this one, the Trophies Mega Pack. So you can just hit download here. Now, Sort It Out SI, they do try to talk you into becoming a premium member and that kind of stuff. And then the links do take you to some of those sketchy sites where you have to play a game of guess the correct download button. But, you know, if you can navigate your way around those, it'll be fine. Okay, so we're back over in the downloads folder. So I've got my Premier League kits and I've got my trophies pack, and we're going to move those over to the documents folder as we did before. So here we go into the graphics folder under Sports Interactive Football Manager 2023 graphics. And so same as before, we're just going to extract to the folder. I forgot again that I could have just done this from the downloads folder, but not to worry. We've found it. Won't take long. There we go. And we've got now, as you can see, our trophies and our England Premier League kits. I mean, if you want to, you don't have to, but you could make a folder here, a separate folder to just say kits. And then you can just pop the England Premier League into there. You know, it's up to you how organized you want to be. You can, of course, delete those zip files once you're done with them. All right, so here we are again, the loading screen for Football Manager 2023. I'm just going to load the game up straight away this time to show you that, like, if you don't go through those stages I showed you before with preferences, you might not get everything loaded correctly. So we've added Premier League kits now to go with our Premier League logos. So if we just take a look, we see it has actually loaded. We've got now the Premier League trophy up there. So there we go. The kits have loaded as well. So forget what I was just saying. I think it's because in the preferences, you can go back and tell it to use the cache again to decrease loading times. I haven't done that yet, so it's obviously just loaded it again when I restarted the game. But yeah, there we go. There are our Brentford kits. As we cycle through the squads, you can see they've all got their current kits in there. They've all got their logos in there as well. Now, the steps I've just shown you, you can also use them when downloading the face packs to get the player faces in here. You know, if you wanted to change a flag for a national team, you wanted a bit of a shinier flag or something like that, you could add those to that graphics folder as well. You can see, actually, incidentally, while we're here, we've got the FA logos now for England and Spain here. Just realised we've got the Man United kits as well, but now, like I said, with the kits, there's no mega pack. So if you want the kits for the La Liga teams, you'll have to go and download those and install them separately. But yeah, it's like I said earlier, you don't want to download the kits for every single league in the world. Just download the kits for the leagues that you're interested in playing in, or if you're playing a team that gets into Europe, often the teams you're likely to come up against for that more authentic experience. But yeah, if you have enjoyed that guide and found it useful, don't forget to hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to know how to get the real competition names, then check out this video here.